And if any of you feel have a doubt in this or feel that this is not authentic, you can yourself post any message, any hard word, anything you can post in the live chat, and Ma Kaladhara and Ma Virija will be reading it right in front of your eyes. Yes, Ma Virija, Ma Kaladhara, you can start reading.
Yes. VM Rajashekaran has posted, Swamiji, please do my body scanning and share the results. Yes, sir. Sure. Immediately after the power study, we'll be doing the power body scanning, and we will scan your body and tell yeah.
Yes, Ma Virija, you can read the next comment.
Sir.
7 searchful has posted, Rumpel. I request you to make the font bigger. Yes. Yes. 7 piece searchful has posted, Rumpel still skin.
Yes, amazing. So you can see that was actually quite a hard word which no normal person will guess, and Ma Virija was able to read it with her blindfold on. Ma Kaladhara, you can.
Ma Nitya Paramashiva Priyananda has posted, Om Nityananda Param Shoham, a sun emoji, a book emoji, a smiley emoji with 3 hearts, and a 3 namaste emoji, 1 red color heart emoji, and quarter rainbow, and red color heart emoji again, and Om emoji, and TECHFEST has posted, life is blissful, and Manitya Paramashiva Priya Nanda has again posted, Ma Yoga Prana, and Ma Yoga Prana, could you just make the font bigger?
Yes.
I just want to describe the picture clearly.
Yes. 1 minute.
Yes, it's a girl emoji meditating, and a hibiscus, a normal flower which is light but purplish pink, and in middle it's white, and then again emoji of a person, a girl meditating, and again the flower, hibiscus, and a girl meditating, and mark Kalanaraja. So she has just merged my name and Ma Girija's name, and Ma Girija DEVIS, and Manitya Paramashiva Priya has also posted, very good, awesome, Devis. Yes, Ma Girija, you can continue.
Amar Sawang has posted, world's very beautiful. A person name with bad. Yes, Ma Parameshwar Priya has posted, oops, okay. Kirti Foods has posted, Om Nityanandam, and a thumbs up emoji.
Okay, so there's one person who has posted, a mask is for the face, is for the mouth, not to cover your eyes. So Aya, we're just demonstrating the extraordinary power of what we are able to manifest after the extraordinary power of initiation. Just with the power of initiation, how we are able to manifest these extraordinary Shaktis, how we will be able to manifest these extraordinary powers just with the power of third eye, just with your blindfold on, how the Balasins are able to read. And if you feel skeptical about this, you yourself can post a comment in the chat, and Ma Virija and Ma Kaladhara will be reading it out live in front of you. Yes, all of you can also continue posting.
Yes, Manitya Paramashiva Priyananda has posted, love to all of you, be blissful, rose emoji, 3 strawberries, and then again a red color rose emoji.
Yes, amazing. That was amazing. Okay, so now let us move on to the next power of the power of body scanning, where the Balasins and the Nityananda yogis will be scanning your body and will be revealing any problems which is there in your body and revealing, most importantly, the root cause of why the problem started in your body, and will also be revealing the solution. But before that, let me remove the eye bands of Mavirija and Makaladra. Yes, so you can see it is intact. Yes. So let us now move on to the next power. We'll be joining with all of you after a short break.
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuous.
Yes. So let us now witness the extraordinary power of body scanning. But before we move on, let us see the Shastra Pramana, the Atma Pramana, the Apta Pramana, and the Sakshi Pramana for the power of body scanning. So the power of body scanning is where one awakens the ability to scan illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and provide solutions through the third eye. So let us see the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning. स्वदेहे जगतो वापि सूक्ष्म सूक्ष्मतराणि च तत्त्वानि यानि निलयं ध्यात्वान्ते व्यज्यते पर. Bhagavan Paramashiva beautifully says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Paramashiva, and by the experience of such stressful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Adi Shakti, is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation happens. Let us now see the Apta Pramana, the reference for the power of body scanning from the life of a Siddha. Teriyar was a Siddha and one of the prominent disciples of Agastya. One day, a man suffering from a severe headache comes to Agastya for healing. Agastya uses the power of body scanning and reveals that there is a small terai, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain, causing the headache. Agastya immediately instructs his disciple Teriyar to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. And after the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache, thus gaining the name Teriyar. So you can see how beautifully 5,000 years ago, more than 5 million years ago, all these siddhas, our ancestors, these yogis, these munis, have manifested this extraordinary power of body scanning, and not only that, have even performed these open head surgeries. And remember, this is more than a few million years ago, and they were able to manifest this extraordinary power and even successfully complete a surgery. Next is the Atma Pramana, the experience of Swamiji's life. So in this video, you can see how beautifully Swamiji manifested the power of Shushada, living beyond pain. As you can see, Swamiji had a multiple compound fracture, and Swamiji beautifully reveals on the 22nd of December that only when I had a multiple compound fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in different organs of mine, and it was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. Immediately, I used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the condition of the body due to the poisoning. And through the body scanning, I found out what the problems and imbalances had happened and where the balance had to be done. And Swamiji beautifully tells that he used allopathy as a second opinion to just verify his findings. So you can see all these incarnations, avatars, they live beyond the usual sufferings of life, birth, and death. And they are able to manifest such divine leelas, all these divine leelas. Their life unfolds like a play, appearing as a regular human. So you can see Swamiji is able to manifest the power of body scanning and Shushada when he has a multiple compound fracture. Next is the Sakshi Pramana. You can see many of the devotees and disciples, the initiated disciples and the Nityananda yogis of Swamiji have been able to manifest the power of body scanning and have also shared their experiences. And now you will be witnessing the demonstration of the extraordinary Shakti of body scanning. So please stay tuned. We will be back with the Balasants and the Nityananda yogis of Kailasa, and we will be manifesting the extraordinary power of body scanning. Meanwhile, all of you can post your comments and requests for body scanning, and the Balasants and the Nityananda yogis will be doing the body scanning for you. So we'll be joining back in a few minutes.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham
Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness, we can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything.
Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes. So, along with us, we have the Balasins and the Nityananda Yogis. So, along with us, we have Ma Soni, Manitya Brahmayogananda, Manitya Vijayeshananda, Manitya Paramapriyananda, Manitya Jayeshananda, Manitya Mahavidyananda, and myself, who will be doing the body scanning for all of you today. So, I request all of you to start posting comments in the live YouTube chat, and the Balasins and the Nityananda Yogis will be doing the body scanning for all of you. Okay, so Rayane Rabba has requested for a body scanning. So Ma Soni, you can do the scanning for Rayane Ma. Okay, so Ahmed Aya has also requested for a body scanning. So Maniti Brahmayogananda, you can do the body scanning, and Ahmed Aya has also requested to describe who or what is behind him. So you can also do a scanning for that. Okay, so Karthik Rajput has also requested for a body scanning and also wants to know whether the constitution is Vata, Pitta or Kapha. So Maniti Vijayeshananda, you can do the body scanning for Karthik Rajput Aya. And Carlos Santos Aya has also requested for a body scanning. So Maniti Paramapriyananda, you can do the body scanning for Carlos Aya. Okay, so Rayane Rabba has also revealed that his name is Ryan. So Masoni, you're doing the scanning for Ryan Aya. Yes, and anyone else who wants a body scanning can also request for a body scanning. And the Balasins and the Nityananda Yogis will be doing the body scanning for you. Yes, so Maniti Brahmayogananda is ready, so you can start revealing whatever you saw for Ahmed Aya.
Yes, so I did the body scanning for Ahmed Aya, and Aya parents revealed to me that behind me there's a huge picture in royal blue and silver of a few village women with spots on their heads. And also the body scanning for you is that your whole body is very stiff, especially the back of your neck and your right knee. So Parvati revealed that you should put castor oil and massage it there, and after doing that, you should put a hot pack. And for your whole body stiffness, you should every day in the morning you should do the PVK 108 asana sequence. And if you do this continuously for 1 week, you'll see that your body will become completely flexible and will not be stiffened. And Parvati revealed that this is all the problem you have. You don't have any other problem.
Okay, so Ahmedaya, this is a scanning for you. I request you to get back in the comment section and reveal whether you are able to relate with what Maniti Brahmayogananda has scanned. And anyone else, all the viewers, anyone who's watching us can also request for a body scanning. Okay. Okay, so Pinky Sharawat has posted, Ma, can you please scan my aunt? Her name is Ginny. She has requested for a scanning. Yes. So, Maniti Jayashananda, you can do the scanning for Ma Pinky Sharawat's aunt. Her name is Ginny. Okay, and Maniti Guhpamananda has posted, Nityanandam, please scan why my blood don't flow to my body properly. Yes. So, Maniti Mahavidyananda, you can do the body scanning for Maniti Guhpamananda. Okay, so Ahmedaya has posted that he couldn't hear you properly. I request you to repeat it a little louder.
Yes, so Ahmedaya, Paramsa revealed that behind you, you have a huge picture in blue and silver color of a few village women carrying pots on their head. And Paramsa also revealed that your whole body is stiff, especially the back of your neck and your right hand. So for that, you should put castor oil and massage it. And then after doing that, you should put hot bath. And you should also do the EVK, the 108 asana sequence every day in the morning at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5 o'clock. And this will help you. And in 1 week, you'll lose all your body stiffness. And Paramsa revealed that other than this, you don't have any other problem.
Okay, and Ambarasu civil engineer has also requested for a body scanning, saying specifically that they have a heart problem. So I request you to post your actual name so we can do the body scanning. And Ahmedaya, I request you to also get back. Ma Brahmayoga has again revealed what Paramashiva has shown her. I request you to get back in the chat. Yes. So,
Nityanandam, I was asked to do a body scan for Carlos Aya. Nityanandam Carlos Aya, this is a body scan for you. Parashara has revealed that you are living around a lot of plants. There's a lot of green around you. And there are some of these plants which are not, you're sort of allergic to them. And you're actually developing a kind of a fungus on your on the heel of your feet. So you can just look into that. Also, on your right side of your body is very heavy. You feel a lot of heaviness on the right side of your body, especially the back of your head. So what you can do for that area is the way you sleep. Swami has revealed a lot of sleep techniques. So the way you sleep actually matters. So you can Google, you can go to the official channel of Swamiji, that is the SPH, Nityananda Paramashiva. There you can click on sleeping techniques by Nityananda. You will get a lot of them, and the ones you see, you will get a click from what you see. So you can Google sleeping techniques, and your one side of the body is affected every time because of the way you sleep. So you can Google that, and you can find your answer there.
Yes, so Kailasa Aya, this is a body scanning for you. So please get back in the chat. And Ahmedaya has gotten back telling, I admit she's right about the stiffness, but there's no picture behind me. Okay, yeah. And thank you for getting back. Just follow whatever Paramashiva has revealed as the solution for you, and you will be completely healed. And okay, Ambarasu Aya has also posted that his name is Ambarasu. Yes, Aya, I will be doing the scanning for you. And VM Rajashekharan has requested for the body scanning. So Maniti Brahmayogananda, I request you to do a body scanning for VM Rajashekharan. And yes, so Ma Soni, are you ready? Ryan Aya is eagerly waiting for your scan.
Nityanandam, I did this body scanning of Ryan Rabaya, and Paramashiva revealed that your heart is not functioning properly. The blood flow is not proper in your heart. So Paramashiva revealed that you should take Haritaki every night. The heart and whatever problem you have in your body, it will be fine.
Yes. So Ryan Aya, this is a body scanning for you. Paramashiva has clearly revealed that your heart is not functioning properly, and the solution is to take Haritaki. So I request you to also get back in the chat. Yes. Maniti Vijayashananda, you can go ahead.
I did a scan for Sarika Radha and
Karthik Rajputaya.
sorry, Karthik Rajputaya. What was shown is that for our Kartik Rajputaya, number one, the constitution of his body is a bit of
You can continue. You can go ahead.
it's more of vata and a bit of kapha, which means that there is a lot of gas in the body as well as heat that is getting generated, resulting in acidity in the stomach, and there's also I have seen a lot of pressure on the right knee. So what Parashar gives as an answer is to wear a silver kada on the left hand. The one it helps in reducing the heat, as well as there is specific asanas in yoga that help to release the gas to get out of the body. It has to happen every day, either 10 to 15 minutes in a day, focusing on that. And then there will be relief in all of this, and the alignment of the doshas will happen just by following this regularly.
Yes. So, Kartik Rajputaya, this is a scanning for you, and I request you to get back in the chat. And Ryan Aya has gotten back telling absolutely true. I already take Triphala every day. Amazing. So, Paramashiva has revealed that the solution is Haritaki Aya. So, since the since the blood is not flowing properly, the solution is to take Haritaki. So please follow the solution and you will be completely healed. Yes. And Kailasa has gotten back telling, hi Ma, thank you very much for the body scanning. It's absolutely correct in relation to the way I sleep. I've also been pondering on this. However, I didn't get or listen or understand about the plants. So Ma Paramapriya, you can just repeat about what Paramashiva showed you.
Yes, Nityanam Kailasa, thank you for getting back to us on the comments. About the plants, what Parashakti has revealed that is you're staying around a lot of green color plants, very, very bright green color plants all around you. But there are a couple of plants in your surroundings where which you are allergic to. So that is giving you a reaction which you may not be aware of completely at the moment. You can check the heel of your feet, or you can just go through the entire sole of your feet. You can see that kind of a fungus is growing. So you just have to take care of it. It's not a big deal at all. You can apply any cream that you get in the market, but there is a start of a fungus because you're allergic to one of the plants around you.
Yes. So Kailasa, that was in response to the question about the plants which Paramashiva has revealed. Yes, Maniti Jaishananda, you can also go ahead.
Yes. So the person I got for scanning is Ma Pinky Sherawat's aunt named Jini. And what Parameshwar revealed for Ma Jini is that Ma Jini is on the obese side. Body is actually is obese for her age and height and everything. And she sweats a lot. And that sweat has a lot of order that is more acidic, and that is because of too much toxins in the body for Parameshwar revealed. And Parameshwar revealed that she'll have to take in a lot of green vegetables because that is going to be helping her to detox in a way where all the toxins that is there will actually get flushed out with the help of green vegetables. And Haritaki and castor are also supposed to be taken around me. And she's been experiencing back pain from neck to her tailbone area. She's been experiencing a complete back pain, and that is because of the obesity, and she'll have to do a lot of exercise for that. She'll have to start on becoming more flexible because the body is too stiff, and she's actually kapha constitution. Her body's constitution is kapha, and that hence there's a lot of mucus already there, and she'll have to take in again green vegetables to get the mucus out also. And this is what Parameshwar did.
Yes. So Ma Pinky Sherawat, this is a scanning for your aunt Ma, so I request you to get back in the chat and you can share with us whether you were able to relate with what Paramashiva has revealed.
And there was one request from Ma Indira for her check of why her blood flow wasn't normal, according to her, wasn't proper. So, Ma Indira, what Paramashiva revealed very clearly is just the prana overall in the body is low. Solution is very, very simple. Please follow Trinetra Kumbhaka, which is a very powerful prana technique. You'll see many videos on Swamiji's channel guiding you on how to do the process. Number of times you can do it. If you can do it 11 times, 21 times at a sitting twice a day will really help you improve your prana flow, so oxygen flow through your body, and you will feel even your blood flow moving through your body fine. So that shouldn't be a problem.
Yes. So, Ma Guhpamananda, this is a body scanning for you. So I request you to get back and reveal whether you were able to relate with what was scanned. And Paramashiva has very clearly revealed that it is just the prana flow which is not proper in your body. Yes. And Ambarasuaya, I have done the scanning for you, and you've requested it to be said in Tamil. So I will read it out in English, and will you be able to translate it in Tamil?
Yes.
Yes. So, Ambarasaya, Paramashiva has very clearly revealed that from past a few days you've been experiencing a lot of pain in your rib cage, and you actually feel it is a problem with your bones, but it is just that during your sleep you have slept in a very odd position. That is why it is just a muscle pull. But other than that, Paramashiva revealed that the problem which you're facing every day is just a migraine headache. And Paramashiva very clearly revealed the solution to that is just to put a wet cloth on your stomach before sleeping and to do a lot of detoxing, and you will be completely healed. And because it is a lot of heat and toxins in your body which is causing this, so just put a wet cloth on your stomach every night and start be healed.
Yes. ஸோ அம்பரஸ்வயா மா யோகப்பிரானா அவங்களுக்காக ஸ்கேன் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ பரமசிவா அவங்களோட தேர்ட் ஐல என்ன காட்டினாங்கன்னா, உங்களோட ரிப் கேஜ் ஏரியா, உங்களோட லங்ஸோட ஏரியா உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப அன்கம்ஃபர்டபுளா நீங்க பெயின் ஃபீல் பண்றீங்க. ஆனா உண்மை என்னன்னா நத்திங், போன்ஸ் லங்ஸ் எதுவுமே ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை. உங்களோட ஸ்லீப்பிங் பொசிஷன் தான் கரெக்டா இல்லை. உங்க ஸ்லீப்பிங் பொசிஷனாலதான் உங்களுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி பெயின் நீங்க செஸ்ட் ரீஜன்ல ஃபீல் பண்றீங்க. ஆனா பரமசிவா என்ன ரிவீல் பண்ணிருக்காங்கன்னா, நீங்க ஒரு ப்ராப்பர் ஸ்லீப்பிங் பொசிஷன்ல படுத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த மாதிரி பெயின் இருக்காது. அண்ட் உங்களோட பாடியில நிறைய டாக்ஸின்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ தூங்குற முன்னாடி நீங்க ஒரு ஈரமான துணி உங்க வயிற்று மேல வச்சுட்டு படுத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த மாதிரி டீடாக்சிபிகேஷன் நடக்கும். அப்புறம் ஹரிதத்தையும் கேஸ்ட்ராயும் நீங்க தினமும் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா அது கூட டீடாக்ஸுக்காக ஹெல்ப் பண்ணும். ஸோ இதுதான் பரமசிவா ரிவீல் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. அப்புறம் எவ்ரிடே உங்களுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி மைக்ரைன்ஸ், ஸ்மால் ஹெட்டேக்ஸ் தான் இருக்கு. ஸோ நீங்க இந்த மாதிரி ஹரிதத்தி கேஸ்ட்ராய் இந்த மாதிரி ஈரமான துணி உங்க வயிற்று மேல வச்சீங்கன்னா அதுவும் அப்படியே போயிட்டு தான் பரமசிவா ரிவீல் பண்ணுது. ஸோ இதுதான் உங்களோட ஸ்கேனிங்.
Yes. So I request you to get back in the chat, and Ma Pinky Sharawat has gotten back telling thank you Ma for the scanning. She is not around to verify, but yes, she is obese and sweats a lot. Yes. So Ma Pinky Sharawat, just tell her to follow the solution which Paramashiva has revealed and she will be completely healed. And Maniti Guhpamananda Indira has also gotten back telling thank you Ma. Yes. And with this, we would like to conclude the Power Manifestation segment. We thank all of you for joining us, and please join us back every day, 2 o'clock a.m. IST and 4 o'clock p.m. IST. We will be having this Power Manifestation segment, and you can get a body scanning and can get yourself completely healed from any problems which you're facing. So with this, we thank all of you for joining us. Please stay tuned for the upcoming segments. Thank you. Nityanandam.
Nityananda Paramashivoham. I bless you all. Let you all open all your 3 eyes. I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your 3 eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes. So Nityanandam, everyone, welcome back. So we had an amazing power demonstration session. So followed by that, we will now have an introduction to the divine feminine consciousness and who is Devi Parashakti. Yes. So we'll be beginning with the Dhyana Sloka of Parashakti. Shiva Shaktya Yukto Prabhavitum Nachedhevam Devo Nakalu Kushala Spandhitumapi Atastvam Aradhyam Harihara Virinchadi Bhirapi Pranantum Stotum Va Katamakrita Punya Prabhavati. So Lord Shiva only becomes able to do creation in this world along with Shakti. Without her, even an inch he cannot move. And so how can one who does not do good deeds or one who does not sing your praise become adequate to worship you, O Goddess mine, who is worshipped by the Trinity? We'll move on to the next Dhyana Sloka. Bhavanitvam dase mayi vitara drishthim sakarunam iti stothum vanchan kadayati bhavanitvam iti yaha tadaivatvam tasmai disashi nija sayujya padavim mukunda brahmendra sputamakuta nirajita padam. So the translation says, if anyone has wish in his mind to pray, you, Bhavani, my mother, please shower on me a part of your merciful look. Even before he says, you, Bhavani, you, my goddess, would give to him the water falling from the crowns of Vishnu, Rudra, and Brahma at your feet and grant him the eternal life in your world. So if you see, who is Devi Parashakti? So the cosmic mother, the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. So when we are born, everything starts only from the mother. So the first relationship which we have with the cosmos, with the earth, is the mother. So just like that, all the great things, they can start only with the mother. So Bhuvaneshwari is the cosmic mother, her cosmic womb, from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. So she's a source where the Big Bang and black hole goes on. Parashakti is the source of all of us. We all came from Parashakti. We stay in Parashakti. Go back to Parashakti. So Bhagavan says, listen, we all are literally waves in the ocean called Parashakti. So Parashakti is the source Shakti, source energy, the source power from which all of us came, in which all of us, even now, in which all of us are going to merge. So it's simply like a wave which starts from the ocean, which stays in the ocean, which rises in the ocean, and finally it merges with the ocean. So we all start from Parashakti. We stay in Parashakti, we rise in Parashakti, drop, and finally merge in Parashakti. So Parashakti is the sacred main deity, the feminine, Hindu feminine consciousness, and the divine consort of Bhagavan Paramashiva, who is the Lord of Supreme Consciousness. So she is the embodiment of Tyaga. So we'll also understand how is divine feminine consciousness is unique to Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Hindu tradition. So the unique contribution to the spiritual is the sacred feminine worship. So if you see, Bhagavan says, even if everything from the Vedic tradition, whatever Vedic tradition gave is lost, then just if the sacred feminine tradition is there, the whole thing can be revived, because that is the seed. So Hinduism has at least 10,000 sampradayas, subsects. If all the sampradayas are lost for some reason and only this one sampradaya, the Devi worship, it remains, the whole thing can be brought back. The thing is centered on this one mother worship. So mother worship, it carries the blueprint, the hologram of the whole tradition. So the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, he has revealed on the 17th of September 2010 that the sacred feminine worship is a hologram of Vedic tradition. There is no enlightened being on this planet Earth without worshipping the sacred feminine, including me. He says, I am basically a Shakta. I myself followed Devi worship. From the beginning, he says, if you see my biography, all the deities I carved and the darshan I had, everything is mother-based and Devi-based. So, this is a beautiful incident which Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he narrates. He says, Shiva is Brahman, but Devi has the key to reach Brahman. Unless she opens up, nobody can reach. So very beautifully, he describes this scene. So even though the husband is the owner, the key to the house will only be the hip of the mother. So either you'll have to fall at the feet of the mother, or only they can touch the hip of the mother and they can remove the key. So either no one else can touch. So either you need to surrender to the cosmic who are closer to the mother to reach her. Yes. So with that, we'll be moving on to the next segment of understanding what is Akashic records after a short break. So we'll be understanding what are Akashic records in the next segment, and we'll gather back after a short break.
If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice is manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed.
Yes. Welcome back. So now let us understand what are the Akashic records. So when we had an introduction, we learned that they are not predictions. They are directly revelations from the cosmic archives. So Akashic records are created in the space, and whatever has happened in time is there as a file. So nothing can be destroyed. Please understand, none of your actions, thoughts, plans, emotions, words, nothing can be destroyed. So Akashic records are the cosmic archives of everything happened, happening, and will happen. Yes. So what are Akashic records? Sorry for the technical glitch. So what are Akashic records? The Akashic records are the verbal, the visual, 5-dimensional documents. So whatever is happening is continuously getting recorded. So all the information you collected from all your births is actually recorded in your DNA. So you can access some of them just to understand and not to waste your time doing the same actions again and again, which you have been doing in so many of your births. Yes. So it is not a prediction, it is a reading from the cosmic archives. So there is no such thing as past, present, and future. So beyond this space, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. So in the dimension of time starts the past, present, and future. But in Akashic records, there is no past, present, and future, and that is why you call as happened, happening, and whatever yet to happen are clearly already recorded. So that is the beauty of Akashic reading. So in Swamiji's own words, Bhagavan says, nobody has a right to comment on these readings. Nobody has a right to manipulate these readings. Nobody has a right to interpret, comment these readings. They are complete and to themselves. So for anybody to live in tune with the cosmos, the Jivan Mukti, the living enlightenment, does not need any special practice other than listening to these great readings again and again. So when you listen to these great readings, naturally, you will see your negative logic is penetrated, it is broken. And these great truths settle in your inner space and they make you live enlightenment. Yes. So as an avatar of Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has graced humanity with the blessings and darshan in the form of Parashakti, revealing answers to all our questions, to the yearning of seekers as solutions, as breakthroughs, and liberating humanity from pain and suffering. So any answer that is given by Parashakti is not just an answer, but a karmic breakthrough for the receiver. So we need to understand any answer that comes out is a karmic breakthrough that each of us are receiving directly as a blessing from Parashakti herself. So we have the Shastra Pramana from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, which says, Akasham Vimalam Pashyan Krutva Drishtim Nirantara Shabdhatma Tat Kshanat Devi Bhairavam Vapur Apnuyat. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, looking at the spotless infinite etheric space, Akasha, beyond the sky and clouds, one should fix one's gaze without blinking continuously and make the body and inner space steady and motionless. In that very moment, O Devi, one attains the nature and powers of the infinite space, Bhairava. So the Shastra Pramana. The next is the Apta Pramana, the reference from the Hindu epic Mahabharata. It says, in the Hindu Purana, the Mahabharata narrates the story of the great sage Maitreya, who reveals the secrets to Vidura, the story of his birth in human form and reasons of all his suffering. Sage Maitreya accessed the Akashic records and told Vidura that he was not an ordinary man, but was in fact an incarnation of the Yamaraja, the Lord of Death. So he was to play the part of a so-called Sudra for 100 years being cursed by the Manduka Muni. So this is a reference from the epic Mahabharata. That is the Apta Pramana. Yes. So next is the benefits. So whatever you collected from all your DNA, all your births is your DNA, whatever karma. So you can access some of them just to understand, not to waste the time doing the same actions again and again. So accessing the DNA code, reading the Akashic records will be useful for you to be liberated from your default future, bringing an end to binding cognitions, known and unknown suffering, leading you to experience enlightenment, the Paramashivoham. Yes. So if you see, the initiated Balasans can view the Akashic records. However, only an avatar can alter, can edit, can upgrade and change the Akashic records. So during the darshan, Diksha, the Supreme Pontiff, blesses and upgrades the Akashic records as per the prayer of the devotee. Yes. So if you see, it is the most. So who can ask in Akashic readings and what can you ask in Akashic reading? So it is the most accurate and unbiased answer to any question you ask. It may be about your life, about your destiny, purpose, or any everyday part of your life. So be spiritually healed of physical, emotional problems with just a look or a word from Parashakti. So you can understand the reasons behind why in your life something is happening and something is not happening. And you can receive blessings to fulfill your right desires. And you can get the clarity to redesign your future. Yes. So this is what is Akashic readings. All of us have the beautiful opportunity. You can, when the live darshan and Akashic reading is happening, you have the opportunity to post your questions in the live chat by joining as a member of the SPH YouTube channel, and you can post your questions and you can ask Parashakti about how is your life. So you can understand reason behind why is your life and why is the way it is happening, and you can receive blessings from Parashakti herself to fulfill whatever is right for you to manifest as your reality at this moment of time. Yes. So with that, we now move on to the next segment of this program after a short break. Thank you. Nityanandam.
this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Welcome back, dear viewers. We had a very beautiful Akashic reading by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We were all so blessed. We were also blessed to have a very wonderful Akashic reading just this morning, where so many devotees of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, devotees of Devi Parashakti, were blessed with Akashic readings, revelations, blessings, boons, wealth manifestations, and whatnot. And as we are hearing Devi Parashakti bless countless number of devotees, disciples, beings all over the world. On the other end, what are the beings experiencing? What are they going through? What kind of manifestations they are experiencing in their life after the blessings of Devi Parashakti? That's what we are going to see in this segment. Today we have joining us Ma Paramesha, who's here to share her experience of Devi Parashakti. Nityananda Ma Paramesha. Nityananda Ma. So we have Ma Paramesha joining us, who's going to be sharing her experience, and we have Ma Kidini, our Chinese translator, who's also here. Thank you, Ma Kidi, for coming and making yourself available for this translation. We are so happy to have both of you joining us and joining all our viewers on Nityananda TV. Please go ahead and share what is it that you would like to share about the blessings that you received from Devi Parashakti.
OK， 尼蒂亚兰丹，我是在台湾的 Paramesha， 我现在人呢住在台湾桃园中心，就是在这个地方呢，我们每天都非常幸福的在这里，然后所以可以感同身受，就是师父在寺庙金寺庙这边对于防疫。就是这个非常用心的这个过程，所以在这边我们也呼吁大家能够多多把这个防疫的事情做得更好。
I'm from Taiwan, and there's a Kailasa center in Taoyuan, Taiwan, and I really understand what Swamiji is doing to protect people in this pandemic, and I really want to call for other people to join Swamiji's mission.
Yes，就是最近呢，就是一直都感受到哈，就是女神呐，对于我们的祝福真的是很直接。就是这么多次以来，我得到女神的祝福，我觉得自己很幸运哦。就在最近的一次的女神的祝福呢，她也给我直接说我会得到财富这个满满的，就像沐浴在财富里面一样。那所以从那一刻开始呢，我其实更感受到24小时，感受到就是好像浸泡在这个财富里面的这种感受啊，全身上下都是金粉一直在冒着这样子，几乎是24小时都感受到这股能量，所以我很庆幸自己得到这样的祝福，而且也能够非常珍惜我们可以得到这样的祝福，真的是很感谢女神几乎每天都来对我们做这么值得感恩感激的事情。
So I've had multiple times of receiving blessings from Devi, and I feel Devi's blessings are really strong and direct. And the most recent blessing I got from Devi is that she showered me with wealth. And now I can feel every day, 24 hours a day, I'm covered with this energy, feel like I'm covered with gold powder. So I'm really fortunate and grateful.
Okay. 在整个过程当中，我觉得我自己在这个女神的祝福之下，还有在整个志愿者的工作整个历程当中，我在最近呢有一个很大的一个感受跟突破，我感受到我内外就是有很大有明显的转变，在这个内在这个部分呢，我突破了自己的界限，尤其在最近呢，在个人的这一方面呢，我明显的感觉到，什么叫做心想事成，就是甚至于都不敢乱说话，因为说了一句话，待会这件事情就成真，然后这个事情就蹦出来，然后这个人就蹦出来，然后这件事情就这样子进行着。所以我感受到这个时时刻刻的能量就是真的是存在的，那就是师父女神就在我旁边一样，这是我个人很大的一个感受的转变。
Through blessings from Devi and the voluntary work she's doing in Sangha, she can feel transformation inside of her, especially now she can really feel the power of manifesting what she wants in reality. So now she feels like whatever she wants, it just becomes true. So this is really powerful. She feels Swamiji and Devi are with her all the time.
OK， 那在这个家庭方面其实我有感受到这个内在的很大的变化，就是我觉得家人就是好像在师父整个协助之下，包括我帮家人帮很多人找东西，然后找到东西的时候，他们的那种喜悦感跟那种幸福感，就真的是臣服。然后在这个过程当中，3言的扫描就是圆满都让我感受到身边的人这种圆满度跟这种喜悦感。我觉得这种整个身边的人家庭的这个变化也是一个很大的转变。
So it has brought changes to her family members, especially when she's using the third eye power of manifestation to find stuff for her family. They're really thrilled, and now they are more and more surrendering. So it's great.
Okay. 在包括在家人的这个事业上，还有在整个我在这个中心，我觉得整个能量都是包覆着 整个我所存在的一个环境，所以每一个人呢都感受到一样的这种能量，所以整个女神的祝福啊，对我来讲，就从一次、2次、3次、4次到现在每一次她都是直接性的给予这个祝福，而且每一次都很快速的，你有感受到她那个塔属是真的真实存在的，所以真的是大家都不需要怀疑，就是马上来参加这个阿卡西阅读跟女神的搭赏。
So people should not doubt the power of Devi, the energy of Devi, because she's feeling it all around her. And people in Kailasa, Taiwan are also feeling this energy surrounding the place. So every time, I mean, she's got multiple times of Devi's blessing, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Every time the energy is just straightforward. She can directly feel it. So it's real. So hope people will come to Akashi reading and darshan.
在整个我们说的这个我们实际上生活当中的一个变化，比如说大家都知道，在我们想到说我们想要吃一个东西，然后就有人就寄过来了，然后我正在想说这个金粉这么多，手上这么多，干脆就直接贴在身上，然后最好能够挂在身上，有多一个金饰来增加能量，然后就收到一个这样的礼物，而且都没有想过会有这样的人会寄过来，然后在整个整个过程当中，包括家人的事业，就会主动有人来找我们合作，然后就整个过程里面就是一个女神那种能量，就是满到我现在整个全身都是麻，然后都是金粉，就是感受到这个部分，我觉得就是很生活化的过程当中，就想跟大家分享这个感受。
In her life now, she's always covered with gold powder. Devi PARASHAKTI has manifested lots of gold powder to her. So she was thinking if somebody could give her like a jewelry or something to wear on her body so that she can collect the gold powder. And immediately it just, this thought just came true. She just received this from somebody out of expectation. So it's wonderful.
Wow. And Makirini, if I can ask a question to Ma Paramesha. When she's manifesting the gold powder, or when gold manifestations, materializations are happening through her, and when whatever she wants, she wanted a thinking of a gold jewelry, immediately a gold jewelry manifests for her. So many things happening in her life. How does she feel?
就是你现在不断的显化出金粉来，你的感受是什么呢？发生了这么多奇迹。
我的感受啊，就是整个就是我得到这个祝福的同时，其实最重要的就是我在这个师父女神的能量场当中，我每天都像浸泡在里面一样，所以我的感受就是我就是已经是跟她在一起了，然后这个过程里面就是我也同时感受到，就是我们当志愿者啊，就是其实是争着时间去做跟师父在一起的事情，而不是担心说就是做太多然后受不了。其实整个过程当中最大的转变还有这一个部分。
So along with the blessings, every day she feels like she's immersed in this energy field of Swamiji's and Devi's. So now she's really eager to work more in Sangha. So that's the transformation to her.
Immersed in the energy field of Swamiji and Devi, so beautifully shared, and she wants to be more and more a part of the Sangha. That's so beautiful, Ma. Yes, anything else that Ma Paramesha would like to share?
还有要分享的吗？
对，这边我也想跟大家做一个分享，就是在5月31号、6月1号， 就是陆陆续续到现在，就是常常在第一线，我们在做志愿者的时候，因为都会得到这个女神的这个对大家的祝福。那同时，因为我们是后勤的志愿者工作，所以呢，就是会看到第一时间女神的这个她给大家祝福的内容，所以我们就要传递给大家。在这个过程当中呢，就是让我印象非常深刻，就是这个女神她在阿卡西阅读的同时，她也会给我们做开示。那在这个过程里面，她讲到我们是就是要来护持这个地球的这个一份子。那当时师父也说，我们当时他来到这个地球的时候，同时也带着2亿1千万的这个人们呢，一起来护持这个地球这个过程。所以呢，对我来讲，我觉得就是有了这样的连结跟这样的认同，跟自己的这种来到这一世这个肉体的目的就越来越清澈。然后我也希望大家能够也知道自己，也能够快速的去连接到自己，就是这2亿1千万的这个人们要跟着师父，跟着女神一起来护卫地球，护卫我们自己该做的使命，然后让所有的事情能够尽快的能够得到最和平最好的一个方式在生活着。包括现在的疫情，我们都能够尽快的能够来面对这个问题，来解决这个问题，然后尽量的快速的得到最健康最平安的生活。这是我想要跟大家最后的一个分享跟呼吁，也欢迎大家一起来做志愿者。感谢。
So there's one more thing she wants to share, is that because she works for Sangha, so every time when Devi comes out for darshan and Akashi reading, she's those who can see Devi's messages firsthand. So recently she just read the message from Devi that Devi told us we are here to protect Hindu Dharma. We have we have the mission and Swamiji's mission, and Swamiji has come down to earth with 200 million souls to do this mission. So she really wants everybody to stand up for it, and everybody comes to Sangha and do and work, and hope we can solve every problems on the earth as soon as possible and peacefully. Yes.
So beautiful, Ma. So beautiful. Thank you so much for joining this divine mission of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And we hope more and more people from Taiwan and China and all over join us, and the whole humanity joins us in this divine mission. So beautifully shared, Ma Paramesha.
好，感谢分享。Nityanandam.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nityanandam. And dear viewers, we are going to continue to share some of the great revelations Devi Parashakti has blessed us all, has given to the world, given to humanity, so that we can wake up to the reality of what is happening out there. So I would like to share with you some of the revelations from Devi Parashakti's Akashic reading, blessed to us by Devi Parashakti herself. Now, one of the revelations given by Devi Parashakti on the 5th of June 2021, which is just 5 days back, she said, not only people are dying in crores, financial and mental retardness, you will also see minds getting collapsed. Freedom from all this suffering is the life of living enlightenment. First, prevent yourself from this deadly corona, oh people. Do the job of saving life as the first priority. So very clearly she said people will experience mental retardness and minds getting collapsed. So mental disorders, mental issues happening. And as soon as Devi Parashakti gave this reading and gave the blessing, we are able to see researchers, media articles, news articles around the world sharing about exactly matching the revelations of Parashakti on the 5th of June 2001. So this is a media article the very next day on the 6th of June 2021. This media article where this is from Global News, which says psychiatric symptoms like depression and anxiety exhibited by COVID-19 patients. And this is what the study reveals. So according to a new study, neurological symptoms like depression and anxiety are also showing to be common in those who have contracted COVID-19. So not only people are dying, not only people are facing physical disorders, but even mental disorders, even more so in mild cases. So along with COVID comes a lot of anxiety, depression, and mental disorders as well. So this is an article that was released on the 6th of June 2012. And on the next article by BMC Psychology, which was released on the 8th of June 2021, is the impact of COVID-19 on the mental health of US college students. So they've done an extensive study, and the research results have come, which show very clearly that our results indicate that closer to graduating, faced increases in anxiety. That students closer to graduating faced increases in anxiety, feeling of loneliness and depression. More reported worries for the health of the loved ones, most impacted their mental health status, and need to take care of the family, most affected current and future plans. Now, all these are the impact of the COVID on the mental health of the US college students. And here you can also see one more article which was published on the 10th of June 2021. It was actually a research at the Dartmouth College, which says that the rate of anxiety and depression among college students continue to increase. And this was also published right soon after Devi's revelation. We are seeing many articles which are emphasizing on the mental health issues and anxiety and the depression. Here it says that since the onset of the coronavirus pandemic, the rates of depression and anxiety have soared and have shown no signs of coming down. So very clearly showing that the effect of COVID pandemic not just has an issue on people facing physical symptoms or people dying, but it has a huge impact on the mental illness. The minds are collapsing. People are not able to handle themselves. Suicide rate has increased. Depression rate has increased. Anxiety has increased. Insecurity has increased, etc. Next, Devi beautifully revealed on the secrets of the universe. So what is the revelations on by Devi Parashakti on the 8th of June 2021 on the secrets of the universe? Let us hear from Devi Parashakti herself.
Listen intensely. I will reveal the secret of the universe and its expansion. Life, consciousness in you does not end while your body drops dead. It moves from different universes, vertical time zones, lives in different time zones as per its free will, knowledge, desire, but ultimately to get enlightened, complete liberation, Paramashiva Padam, your soul has to come back to this karma bhumi, the Bhumandala. This Bhumandala and the Jati ecosystems, the caste ecosystems, Hindu, Jnana, Sannyasa, Yoga, Grihastha, multiple spiritual ecosystems are created for the souls to come back and rebirth and grow more and more towards enlightenment easily, quickly, in accelerated speed and space. Now, too many souls from the cosmos is landing into this Bhumandala to be part of Kailasa and to manifest Kailasa, That is the reason the rate of expansion of the universe has been accelerated. An intense ecosystem for great enlightened beings and incarnations to land is being manifested by me through my Nijavatara Nityananda and this Kailasa. All the blessed fortunate beings will be attracted to Kailasa and experience liberation. Kailasa is the space where Sanatana Hindu Dharma, cosmic science is nationalism. This cosmic law is the country law. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is nationalism. These cosmic truths will be the truths of the country, society, ecosystem. Society, country, judiciary, ecosystem, all this of Kailasa will be aligned to the cosmic law, the cosmic energy, universal existential truths. Because Kailasa, cosmic ecosystem is manifesting. Expansion of the universe has been accelerated. Universe is celebrating the happening of my Nijavatara Nityananda and this Kailasa.
Now we are going to see the translation of what Devi Parashakti shared and the relations after this translation, how we are able to map with what Devi has shared with what is out there. So first we will share with you about the translation of the message of Devi Parashakti on the 8th of June 2021. Devi says, listen intensely. I will reveal the secret of the universe and its expansion. Life, consciousness in you does not end while your body drops dead. It moves from different universes, vertical time zones, lives in different time zones as per its free will, knowledge and desire, but ultimately to get enlightened. Complete liberation, Paramashiva Padam, our soul has to come back to this karma bhumi, the Bhu Mandala. This Bhu Mandala and the Jati ecosystems, the caste ecosystems, Hindu, Jnana, Sannyasa, Yoga, Grihastha, multiple spiritual ecosystems are created for the souls to come back and be and rebirth and be reborn and grow more and more towards enlightenment quickly, easily in accelerated speed and space. Now, too many souls from the cosmos is landing into this Bhu Mandala to be a part of Kailasa and to manifest Kailasa. That is the reason the rate of the expansion of the universe has been accelerated. An intense ecosystem for great enlightened beings and incarnations to land is being manifested by me through my Nijavatara Nityananda and this Kailasa. All the blessed, fortunate beings will be attracted to Kailasa and experience liberation. Kailasa is the space where Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the cosmic science, is nationalism. This cosmic law is the country law. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the nationalism. These cosmic truths will be the truths of the country, society, and ecosystem. Society, country, judiciary ecosystem, all these of Kailasa will be aligned to the cosmic law, the cosmic energy, the universal existential truth. Because Kailasa, the cosmic system, is manifesting, the expansion of the universe has been accelerated. The universe is expanding and its expansion is accelerated. The universe is celebrating the happening of my Nijavatara, Nityananda, and this Kailasa. A beautiful reading. And now let us see some of the researchers that are out there which shows that the universe is not only expanding, the expansion of the universe is accelerated. Let us watch a short video to understand more about this phenomena.
You are looking at the most detailed three-dimensional map of the universe known to humankind, and it's called the Sloan Digital Sky Survey. Scientists from around the world have just completed a 20-year-long survey of the night sky, measuring the positions and distances of more than 4 million galaxies and quasars. This detailed map will help scientists shed light on the remaining mysteries of the universe. Let's go on a journey from the local stars to the largest scales of our universe. Beyond the local stars that draw familiar constellations in the night sky in the neighborhood of the Earth, in addition to our own Milky Way, billions of galaxies are spread throughout the observable universe. Moving faster than light, we will take you through space in a journey from our place in the Milky Way all the way out to the large-scale structures of the visible universe, and we'll tell you about how we're mapping it out. Since 1998, the scientific community has realized that the universe is not only expanding, but its expansion is accelerating. This unexpected acceleration constitutes one of the major conundrums in physics. From a theoretical perspective, the acceleration may be accounted for by either assuming that there exists some mysterious dark energy, or by modifying Einstein's theory of gravity, called general relativity. In the same year, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey was launched to tackle this enigma of the accelerating expansion of the universe. The Sloan Digital Sky Survey is a vast collection of the angular positions of galaxies observed in the sky, as well as their distances from us, determined by observing the systematic shift of galactic light induced by the expansion of the universe, the so-called redshift. In this new map of our universe, the large dark patches are mostly regions obscured by the Milky Way that cannot be observed. During the last 20 years, through 4 exploratory phases, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey has created the most detailed 3-dimensional maps of the universe. To achieve this, it focused on different classes of galaxies: nearby galaxies, red galaxies, more distant star-forming galaxies, and superluminous distant active galaxies called quasars. The 4th and latest Sloan survey took place from 2014 till 2020. During this time, the new project called the Extended Baryon Oscillation Spectroscopic Survey, or EBOS for short, continued previous Sloan mapping of the extragalactic sky and just recently finished measuring distances for 1 million galaxies and quasars. These successive surveys allow scientists to trace the large-scale structures of the universe up to a fraction of its horizon, represented by the cosmic microwave background emission, seen here as a colorful pattern projected onto a sphere. The cosmic microwave background is the thermal relic of the universe, which dates back to about 400,000 years after the birth of the universe, also known as the Big Bang. Adding the EBOS data to the previous Sloan exploratory phases 1, 2, and 3, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey now has a database of 4 million galaxies and quasars, assembling the largest and most complete 3D map of the universe to date. This unprecedented achievement provides scientists with new tools for shedding light on dark energy and also for constraining the theory of general relativity, leading to a better understanding of the fundamental laws that rule our universe.
We have many research articles which show how the universe seems to be expanding faster than all expectations. Here is an article from the National Geographic which says the new evidence deepens a mystery around the Hubble constant, one of the most important numbers in cosmology, and which shows that the universe is constantly expanding and that expansion is accelerating. The fresh evidence suggests that the universe is expanding faster today than it did in its infancy, a difference that has set off a search to understand what cosmic forces could be at play. If confirmed, the changing rate, which is 9% faster than had been projected, would force us to reconsider a fundamental aspect of the cosmos. Now, there are independent results that have now demonstrated time and time again that the universe is accelerating, says the research from Harvard University. The universe is accelerating in its expansion. So even if we took type 1A supernovae out of the picture, we still have sufficient evidence, including fluctuations in the cosmic microwave background, amongst others. So we have enough evidence to prove with 99.9% accuracy that the universe is expanding and accelerating. And very recently, the Supreme Court of Hinduism shared about the whole context behind why the universe is expanding and what is the context and the spiritual significance behind the expansion and the accelerated expansion of the universe. Let us hear from it from the Supreme Pontiff itself.
Listen, the key information, the key line I wanted to bring all your attention through this video is universe is not just expanding, its expansion is accelerated. Please understand. Last few years, I am screaming in top of my voice that superconscious breakthrough is happening. Please understand. It is not only just the physics level. The universe expansion is accelerated. It's a dark energy, the dark matter, in that level, the unmanifest, in avyakta, unmanifest level itself, the expansion is accelerated intensely. Please understand. The expansion is accelerated intensely in the dark energy, in the dark matter, unmanifest, avyakta swarupa of Paramashiva. See, Paramashiva's manifest form only is this world which we are all enjoying, experiencing. There is an unmanifest form of Paramashiva, dark matter, what we call dark energy, dark matter. The triggering of expansion, not just expansion, acceleration of expansion is happening from that dark energy, dark matter. Because scientists are using the word dark energy, dark matter, I am using the same word. But if you ask me to give a right word, I will say Swatta Sutta Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. I will call it a superconscious energy, superconscious matter. See, because the human eyes can't cognize, human beings are calling it as a dark matter. But because human eyes can't cognize, but third eye can cognize, I am calling it as a Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. Jyoti, light, superconsciousness is the word rishis, enlightened beings will use. But Unfortunately, scientists have their own limitation. With the two eyes, when you see something which is not seen, you call it as dark. With three eyes, when you see something and you know it cannot be seen by the two eyes, you call that as Jyoti. Sutta Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. Jyoti Mandala. What we show as Jyoti of Arunachala, what exists as unmanifest of Paramashiva, is one and the same. Please listen. This acceleration of expansion is from the unmanifest, avyakta sarira of Paramashiva, the unmanifest space of Paramashiva. From that, the acceleration of expansion is happening. Now, the superconscious breakthrough is imminent. It has to happen. It is happening. I have been sent to planet Earth to facilitate this only. Listen, the key information, the key line.
We heard from the Supreme Pontiff himself how the universe is continuously expanding, and this expansion is accelerating. And Devi Parashakti has revealed that beings from all over the universe is coming down to planet Earth to experience Kailasa, to manifest Kailasa, and that is the reason why the universe is continuously expanding and accelerating. So with that, we will be now moving on to the next segment of how we can connect with Devi Parashakti. What are the different ways we can connect with Devi Parashakti so we can receive the grace and the blessings of Devi Parashakti and manifest all the auspiciousness, health, wealth, relationship, career breakthrough, and all the auspiciousness in our life after a short break.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
So what are the ways we can connect with Devi Parashakti? First, let's look into the significance of offering. Whenever we offer something, that offering is of two parts. One is devotion and oneness, and the offering that we give from the space of devotion and oneness is in two parts: giving and accepting. Now, only when the divine accepts what one offers, the offering becomes complete. Especially when you offer, people have offered gold jewelry to Devi Parashakti, and then when they see that jewelry is on the very Tirumeni, on the physical embodied form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, people feel so much elated, so much joy. When they offer something and that offering gets accepted and is worn on the divine Sharira, the divine embodied form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, they feel so happy and so elated. So offering is not made out of fear or greed. It's made out of your intense love and gratitude for Devi Parashakti and for our group. So when an avatar lands, the offerings are purely a part of the grand Leela played out only for the purpose of our enlightenment. The Dhyana Shloka, which describes the very form of Devi Parashakti, it says, Indhuni Bhaveda Karavakninayanam Syat Pankajavara Japaksha Sarayuktam Angahimabhushana Vichitra Nayanam Vasanam Syat Tungamakutojjvala Manonmani Swarupam.
So the translation says, moon-like face, holding the Vedas, the books on hand, fire in the eyes, with lotus flower, grazing and blessing hands, and on one hand with the japamala. So beautifully decorated with jeweled ornaments in wonderful clothes and shining wing crown. Her name is Manonmani. So this is a beautiful Dhyana Shloka from the Moola Agama Manonmani Dhyanam describing the form of Devi Parashakti.
The next Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti. Dhyaye Devim Trinetram Shashini Bhavadanam Vedahastam Dadhanam Savye Patmam Varadam Apare Chabhayam Sakshamalam Devyaira Bharanair Vibhushitadanam Brahmadibhih Pujitam Devi Meva Manonmanim Pradidinam Kamartadatrim Shubham.
So the translation of this verse, it says, I meditate on Devi with the three eyes glowing like a moon and hold the Veda, lotus, and gracing with blessing and gracing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments. She is worshipped by Brahma and other many gods and showers auspicious boons for all the actions every day.
Now, why are many of the offerings related to Devi Parashakti are in gold? So we are going to see what does the Hindu scriptures say about gold, why gold is so important, and the significance of the divine element gold. From the Atharva Veda, there is a reference in Atharva Veda chapter 5. In the verse 5.28.6, it says, triple born by birth is this gold. From the atoms of Agni is one. It becomes dearest to Agni. One fell away from Soma when it was heard. One they call the seeds of virtuous and powerful Apa, the watery molecules. Let that triple gold be for your long life. So gold is a divine element. It purifies everything and anything it touches. It is an element of spiritual significance and great spiritual power and of healing and enlightening. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse the sattva energy and the positive thought currents in anyone who wears and anyone who sees or operates in its vicinity.
Yes. So gold is actually present in all the scriptures, the Agamas, Vedas, Itihasas, Smritis, Shrutis, and Puranas. In all Hindu scriptures, it is abundantly displayed that gold is the most auspicious and purest metal which purifies our very being. In Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold, exchanged in gold, and even the ritual feasts that were conducted were offered in golden bricks. So, when one was to be saved from life threatening illnesses, gold was offered as a ritual fee. Gold was in abundance and used for weighing equivalent amounts of commodities, including cows. So, kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold. Streets would have huge columns and huge archways made of gold. Horses, cows, everything were dressed up in gold.
Now, the Hindu civilization thrived on the banks of the rivers of gold. Indus River was called Hiranmaya, the river of gold in Rig Veda. The river Saraswati was called Hiranyavartini in Atharva Veda. Gold is the supreme element for offering gifts to the ones you love and revere. Temples are constructed and paved in gold. Deities are made in gold and decked and adorned in gold because it preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years. It lasts forever.
So, the first offering that we can offer to Devi Parashakti is the E-Hundi offering. So, the Shastra Pramana, the verse it says, Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha, Shambhavi Sharadharadhya Sharvani Sharmadayini. So, Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion and she literally removes all our fears.
If there is any fear in the minds of the devotee, especially at this time when the whole world is going through so much of anxiety, fear, insecurity, depression, just the darshan of Devi, she is sure to remove all the fears. Just coming and sitting and your eyes just falling on Devi Parashakti, that is enough. We don't know what happens. Something happens. You're just reassured. We feel so reassured. We feel so taken care, so loved. And that's what so many of the devotees share. When Devi Parashakti just calls out our name, we feel that she is there for us. I am taken care. Devi is taking care of me. That is the feeling. Whether she reads out our name or not, just sitting and watching her and listening to her, even if you don't understand the language, something happens in us. The mirroring effect of the neural activity of Devi's neural activity gets mirrored into us. We experience the deep feeling of oneness with Devi, devotion, and feeling of that, yes, we are being taken care.
So the next offering is the offering of Sankalpa chanting. So the beautiful verse from the Devi Mahatmyam, chapter 12, verse 34. It says, the goddess enchants this universe and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess, being prayed without interest in anything, gives that knowledge that leads to salvation and gives wealth in materialistic sense. So you can offer this Sankalpa and chanting the conscious resolution, and it blesses the person offering with all the fruition of the desires and whatever wishes he is yearning for.
The next offering to Devi Parashakti is the offering of the Sahasra Nama Swarna Kasu, where the name, one of the 1008 names of Devi Parashakti, is printed in the coin, and you get to offer that coin. So, Nama Parayana Prita, she who likes the repetition of her various names. The Lalita Sahasranama, the verse 731, it says, Nama Parayana Prita. So, the size of the coin, we can have 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. And these coins are offered as a part of a unique archana being offered to the Mahamir of Devi Parashakti, offering a gold coin inscribed with each of the 1008 names and receive the blessings to have the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, all the divine qualities of Devi Parashakti. So, Nama Parayana Prita means the one who likes the repetition of the names. Right? It's not like Devi likes to hear her praise. No. When we chant the name of Devi Parashakti, then it awakens her divine qualities into each and every one of us. So when those divine qualities gets awakened, we experience that oneness. We start radiating that space of Devi Parashakti. So by more and more, that is why the chanting of Lalita Sahasranamam, the chanting of the Ashtotras, the chanting of the different qualities, dimensions, forms of Devi is encouraged, because the more and more we chant about her, those qualities gets imbibed in her. So when you offer the Sahasranama Swarna Kasu, any one dimension of Devi Parashakti you can connect with, that you want to manifest in your life. Devi as a leader, Devi as a mother, Devi as the most compassionate person, Devi as, the killer of all the enemies, demons, which can be inner world enemies or outer world enemies, the one who conquers all the enemies. Any dimension of Devi Parashakti that you want to manifest in your life, you can offer the Devi Sahasranama Swarna Kasu, and it's only $75. And you can pray to Devi Parashakti to manifest that divine quality in you, to awaken that divine quality, to manifest and express through us. So you can go ahead and offer Sahasranama Swarna Kasu by visiting tiny.cc/Devi-offerings.
Yes. So the next offering, Devi Parashakti, is the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with a pearl. So the Meenakshi Pancharatnam beautifully describes Meenakshi as Muktahara Lasat Kirita Ruchiram Purnendu Vaktra Prabham Shinjannu Pura Kinkini Manidaram Padma Prabhavasuram Sarvabhishta Falapradam Girisutam Vanirama Sevitam Meenakshim Pranatosmi Santatamaham Karunya Varam Nidhim. So the verse beautifully explains, I bow to the goddess Meenakshi, whose crown has garlands of pearls and face shining like a full moon, who wears anklets that are studded with gemstones and has small bells whose shining like the splendor of lotus. She who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by the goddess Vani and Rama. I remain ever bowing to the goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion.
So we offer the finger ring with a pearl to Devi Parashakti to be showered by her compassion and the pure love in all the business endeavors. So when you offer this finger ring with a pearl to Devi Parashakti, any kind of an issue that you are facing in your business, or you want a breakthrough in your business, or you want to experience the love, because sometimes in the business we go through so much of stress, so much of anxiety, so much of insecurity that we go through in the business itself, especially during the economic downturn now. So many businesses, especially small scale businesses, are getting affected. So just pray to Devi Parashakti, offer a finger ring with a pearl, and it's only $251, the smallest size, and you can receive the grace and the blessings of Devi Parashakti, and you will see that blessing happening and manifesting in the dimension in your business or as well.
Yes, please go ahead.
So the next offering that we have is the offering of the Swarna Padma Pushpa, the golden lotus. So the reference to Swarna Padma Pushpa is there in the Kamika Agama. The Kamika Agama verse talks about the Swarna Padma Pushpa. The verse says, Ashta Vidyesha Rupeta Kumbha Varna Samyutam Sarva Shasutra Vastradya Hema Pankaja Bhushitaha Sapi Dana Chaksha Pakva Vilva Palapradaha Napana Dhyaya Samsiddha Pramanena Samanvitaha. It is from Kamika Agama, the direct reference. All the kalashas should be wound around with a suitable thread and covered with a new cloth. They should be adorned with a lotus flower made of gold.
So there are hundreds of scriptural references for using the lotus in the worship of Paramashiva. So almost everything in the worship of the ultimate, it involves the consecration of deities of worship, or meditating on, or the mudras and asanas which are used during worship. So every worship, it involves the lotus flower, either the lotus leaf, lotus pericarp, lotus petals. So lotus itself is a divine flower. So the Shakti of Paramashiva is also called as lotus. The base of Paramashiva Linga is a lotus. Disciple of Paramashiva is also considered as lotus. So you can offer this Varna Padma Pushpa, the golden lotus, in any size which you wish to, and you can have the blessings to achieve the state, the space, and powers of Devi in your inner space amidst any or every adverse situation in life. So you can offer it at $600.
The next offering that we have for Devi Parashakti is that of Swarna Meti, the golden tore. Nakadi Titi, Samchanna Namachana Tamoguna, Padmatwaya Pravajala, Parakrita Saroruha. The Lalita Sahasranama so beautifully says, you whose brightness from the toenails destroys the darkness of ignorance from the minds of your devotees who prostrate at your feet. You whose brightness from the 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower. So very beautifully it talks about how just worshipping the divine lotus feet of Devi Parashakti blesses us with all the auspiciousness in our life and expressing this constant gratitude to receive our blessings even in the most adverse situations of our life, just by offering the golden toring. Literally always we say, just hold on to the feet of the Guru, just hold on to the feet of Devi Parashakti. So literally by offering a toring, you are literally holding our feet, and that whatever the times, difficult times that we may be going through, you will know that there is a divine intervention protecting you at every situation in your life. So experience that divine intervention in your life by offering the golden toring, Swarna Meti.
Next offering is the offering of Swarna Mamtika, the golden hairline jewelry. So the verse it says, Sudha Saravi Varshini. So she who makes the nectar flow in all our nerves from the Sahasrara, that is, she who gives the very pleasant experience of the ultimate. So the Mamtika, the hairline jewelry, it represents the nectar which is flowing from the Sahasrara chakra, which is fully opened. So you can offer this Swarna Mamtika, the golden hairline jewelry, and you can receive her blessings to achieve bliss and overflowing gratitude and complete space of completion.
The next offering is the offering of gratitude at the divine lotus feet of Devi Parashakti by offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. Very beautifully, the scriptures say that Dhyana Moolam Guror Muti, Puja Moolam Gurov Padam, Mantra Moolam Guror Vakyam, Moksha Moolam Guror Kripa. Puja Moolam Gurov Padam means the source of all the worship is worshipping the feet of the Guru. Wherever you may start by worshipping a deity, you may start by worshipping yantra, you may start by worshipping for doing some meditation, you may start by doing some japa, whatever type of worship you do. Ultimately, all worship has to end by worshipping the feet of the Guru. So you can start in all those places and finally come to the feet of the Guru, or directly just hold on to the feet of the Guru and receive the ultimate grace and blessings. Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa, the moksha, the liberation, the ultimate enlightenment can happen only with the compassion of the Guru. Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa. So every time possible, just offer your gratitude at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Swamiji and Devi, through whom Devi Parashakti is manifesting and delivering the Akashic records to the world. It is such a divine blessing that we get an opportunity to offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja and offer our gratitude. So if you are listening to this, that we have Guru Purnima, the day of Guru Purnima, which is on the 24th of July coming up, and that is the day every single disciple have to offer. This is the day where you cannot miss, the day where we offer our gratitude to Guru on the day of Guru Purnima, which is coming up in July. So let's all get geared up, register for the Pratyaksha Pada Puja on the day of Guru Purnima, the most auspicious day for every disciple on the planet Earth. So you can register for the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. The cost of offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja is $1,008. Next is the offering of the Vastra Seva, where the Vastra Seva you offer to receive all the auspiciousness and the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff and Devi Parashakti. Vastra Seva is the offering of a cloth. Right, so if the ritual that we do is, it will be very similar to the Pada Puja. You will be participating in the Pada Puja ritual, and during the Pada Puja offering, the Vastra Seva time, the Vastra that you are offering will be offered to Devi Parashakti and to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So that is the Vastra Seva. The cost of the Vastra Seva is also $1,008 US.
Yes. So here we have the list of all the sevas which you can offer to Devi Parashakti: the E-Hundi offering, Sankalpa chanting, Devi Sahasranama Kasu, the pure gold coin with the name of Devi inscribed in it, Mukta Anguti, the pearl finger ring, Swarna Padma Pushpam, golden lotus flower, Swarna Metti, the golden toe ring for lotus feet of Devi, Swarna Mantika, Pratyaksha Pada Puja, and the Vastra Seva.
Next, we see the different ways we can register to make the offerings to Devi Parashakti. So the online payment link where you can just go ahead and register and pay with your credit card and debit card. The link is projected on the screen, and I will also request the interview operator to please put a scroll, which is tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And after the payment, submitting details for the puja, the names to be chanted is tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. So first step that you need to do is go to the online payment link tiny.cc/Devi-offerings and make your offering. It can be anything that you want to choose. You want to offer a golden lotus, you want to offer a toe ring, you want to offer a hairline jewelry. You can offer anything that you prefer to choose and offer. After you make the offering, which is the tiny.cc/Devi-offerings, after the payment, after you make the offering and make the payment, then you have to fill the second form where you will enter the names of your family members whom you want to benefit from the offering. So you will fill the second form, which is tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. So now I'll be taking you through a quick walkthrough on how we can go ahead offerings. This is the page that you will come to. And here you can see Devi Parashakti Power Samadhi Darshan donations. Okay, so a golden toe ring to Devi Parashakti, which is $750. So I choose that offering and I click on Add to Cart. Now, when I click on Add to Cart, this particular item gets added to the cart. And Pada Puja, and I want to offer the Sankalpa chanting, right? So you can choose multiple options. So these were the previous offerings. So I'm going to remove that, the previous search that I had done to demonstrate. Okay, so here we have the Swarna Metti, the golden toe ring, as the only offering, which is $750. So I'm now going to go back. Just click the black button of the browser, and it will take you to again the same offerings page. And this time, increase the quantity. Let's say you want to offer it for 4 of your family members. Increase the quantity by 4 and click on Add to Cart. Now, when you click on Add to Cart, whatever you chose comes up in this. So 750 plus 4, totally $754. That's what it shows up here. I click on Proceed to Checkout. And in this Proceed to Checkout, you enter the billing details, you enter the credit card details, and then you click on I agree to the terms and conditions. And then on the right side, you click Place Order. Here is how you go ahead and place the order. Now, after you have finished making the order, now you will have to go ahead and fill the Sankalpa 2021 form. You will see these links in the bottom of the screen. So here, tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021 takes you to this form. And in this form, you click on Next. When you click on Next, here you agree to the terms and conditions. And here, under the offerings, you can choose Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan, right? So you can choose Devi Bhav Samadhi Darshan. Come down, and then you will click next. When you go to the next, in the next page, you will have an opportunity to tell which seva that you are offering and who are the names of the family members you want benefited from this particular offering. Okay, so you can do this. And one other way, see, many of us want to offer something to Devi Parashakti. We really want to connect with her. We want to experience the deep oneness and feeling connection with her. So one of the ways that we can offer to Devi Parashakti is through YouTube live chat. Now, when you are watching, if you're watching us on YouTube, on the right side, you see a chat bar. And below the chat bar, you will see an emoji icon and then a dollar icon. Now, when you click on the dollar icon, you have three options: the join, super chat, and super sticker. Join is to join the member, become a member of the channel, and you will have exclusive privileges as a member. As of today, only the members of this channel can post questions on the YouTube chat during the live streaming. So you can avail this, the perks that are given to the members of the channel by signing up to be a member. There are various levels of membership: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and premium. These are the different levels, and each levels of membership have different access to exclusive content, material, etc. So you can click on join. Let's say you want to become a bronze member, you can click on join, and it takes you to the payment part of this. So it takes you to PAN details or PayPal details based on which country that you are in. So that's about the join, where just through the YouTube any amount and offer your support to Kailasa. So when you click on super chat, dear viewers, sorry for the technical glitch. Yes. So here we are seeing the super chat option. So when you click on the dollar symbol on the right side, you will see a super chat and super sticker option. So when you click on super chat, it opens up a screen where you can enter the amount, the contribution amount that you want to do. It can be as low as just $1 as your contribution amount. So you can click whatever amount you want: $1, $5, $11, $21, buy and send. And when you click on buy and send, it opens up a portal where you can go ahead and basic card details or PayPal, depending on in which country you are residing. You will have different payment options. So you can go ahead and make the payment. So here you can see add the debit or credit card, you can add PayPal, and you can go ahead and complete your purchase. So this is for the super chat. Similarly, you can go ahead and click and do the super sticker, where you offer a sticker, an animated sticker, along with your contribution. And when you click on the super sticker, it shows different animated stickers, and you can choose any sticker based on your preference, and you can offer that sticker as well. Now, for all the viewers who are watching us, every darshan or Bhav Samadhi darshan or even satsangs, anytime you have the darshan of Swamiji, always cultivate that Hindu lifestyle of offering some dakshina, right? Offering some Guru Dakshina, 50 cents. It can be even 1 cent. It can be even $1, doesn't matter. Just the amount does not matter. Just remembering that space of gratitude and offering and saying that offering and making that offering to Devi, making that offering to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism makes us feel they are real. Sometimes we tend to take things for granted and we miss realizing the fact that it is Devi Parashakti who is from Kailasa coming down and manifesting through the Ninja Avatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So whenever you do the ritual of making that offering, it makes you feel, yes, Devi is real and she is blessing us all. She is showering her grace and compassion and love on us. You will have a deep and a beautiful feeling connection with Devi Parashakti. So these are the ways you can connect with Devi Parashakti, make different offerings to Devi Parashakti. So with that, we will now move on to the next segment, the multi-layer quarantine for Kailasa Vinipita after a short break.
What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself. In Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa.
Yes, the next segment is going to be about Kailasa's multi-layered quarantine opportunity for India during the pandemic COVID-19. Now, before we start this segment, let us see the quick background about the revelations by Devi Parashakti, manifesting through the Nijavatara, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, who has revealed how the situation in India is going to be, especially after the second wave of pandemic. What is India going to face? And the revelations were from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on 31st of May. Let us watch this video quickly before we get into the segment.
நீ சொல்லும் நபர்கள் போடும் சண்டை சச்சரவெல்லாம் எரியும் பெருநெருப்பில் இருக்கும் இரண்டு எலிகள் போடும் சண்டை போன்றது. யார் சரி யார் தவறு என்பது இப்பொழுது முக்கியம் அல்ல. உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள் எல்லோரும், நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். நன்மையைச் சொல்லுகின்றேன், உண்மையைச் சொல்லுகின்றேன். இந்திய நாட்டில் இருக்கும் மக்கள் எல்லோரும் கேளுங்கள். கருட புராணத்தில் வியாசன் சொன்ன கிருமி போஜனம் என்னும் நரகம் திறந்து நேரடியாய் இந்தியா மீது இடிபோல் விழுகின்றது. ஆதி கைலாசத்திற்கு ஓடிச் சென்று வருமுன் காத்துக்கொள்வது மட்டுமே ஒரே வழி. கொரோனா பெருந்தொற்று கொள்ளை நோய் பூமிக்கு கொண்டு வந்து விட்டது. அகோர தாண்டவத்தின் ஆட்டம் யாராலும் அடக்க முடியாத அளவிற்கு ஆரம்பித்து விட்டது. புதிதாய் உருக்கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த நுண்ணுயிரி மைல்கள் கடந்தும் காற்றில் உயிரோடு இருந்து மற்ற உயிர்களையும் அழித்து உடல்களை தின்னும் பெரும் வலிவு கொண்ட பேரசுரர்களாய் வலம் வர துவங்கி விடுகின்றது. நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். வருமுன் காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள், அது ஒன்றே வழி. அதற்காகவே ஆதி கைலாசத்தை திறந்து வைத்திருக்கின்றேன். உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்ள வேண்டி விரும்பும் எல்லோரும் ஓடுங்கள் ஆதி கைலாசத்திற்கு. இந்தியாவில்தான் இந்த நரகம் திறந்து உலகெங்கும் பரவப் போகின்றது. கிருமி போஜன நரகம் பூமிக்கு வந்துவிட்டது. மனிதர்கள் செய்த மகா கொடுமைகளினால். அன்னை முன்னின்று என் அடியவரை காப்பேன் சொல்வதை கேட்டு உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்ள விரும்புவோர் வருமுன் காப்பது ஒன்றே வழி என்று தெரிந்து செல்லுங்கள் ஆதி கையிலைக்கு. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
Now, let us look into the translation of what Devi Parashakti on 31st May 2021 has revealed, where she says that everyone in India, all of you listen, the hell of Kirimi Bojanam that was mentioned by Vyasa in Garuda Purana has opened as great demons with tremendous strength. Understand properly, prevention is the only way. For that, I have opened Adi Kailasa. For those who want to save their lives, all of you run to Adi Kailasa. Only in India, the hell is going to open and is going to spread to the whole world. The Kirimi Bojanam hell has come to the earth because of the sufferings done by the humans. Mother, I will protect those at my feet, those who listen to me and wish to save their lives. Learning that prevention is the only way, go to Adi Kailasa. Now, we have seen the translation of what Devi has revealed on 31st of May, especially on the how the Kirimi Bojanam has happened in the planet and how so many lives are going to get destroyed, and how this whole disease is airborne. So there are multiple places where Devi has given detailed descriptions and very important details on how the whole pandemic is going to affect the world. And one of the references very significantly that Devi has mentioned is about the Kirmi Bhojana, which is actually one of the 28 hells that is described in Hindu scriptures, where people are sent to suffer in a pit to be eaten up by worms. That is exactly what is happening in today's world, where crores and crores of lives are getting destroyed by a virus. And the reference of this Krimi Bhojanam is given in many Shastras, including Garuda Purana, Devi Bhagavata Purana, Skanda Purana, Shiva Purana, Brahma Purana, Padma Purana. In so many scriptures, the Kirimi Bhojanam is elaborately described, where lives are taken out by the worms. And that is exactly what is happening today. And Devi has revealed it is because of the crimes and delusion that the whole humanity is suffering with. Because of that, the Kirimi Bhojanam has happened in the planet Earth. And the only go-to place for all of the people who wants to protect their lives is Adi Kailasa. So before we get into the segment, let us just quickly see what is happening in today's world. What is the status of the pandemic in today's world, and how Devi has exactly revealed what is going to happen, and how she is protecting the humanity from the pandemic to save their lives. Joining with me in this segment is Manati Achalananda Swami, who's one of the administrators of Adi Kailasa Sarvanya Peetham.
Nityanandam, welcome to one and all.
Yes. So let us look at the stats, what is happening in today's world. And the total death is about 3 million lives, and total confirmed cases is nearing 140 million lives. India struggles to track the COVID variants. India's woeful tracking of corona variants could jeopardize the world's fight against COVID-19. Several experts have warned even the variant first found here spreads its claws overseas. With less than 0.1% of all the COVID positive samples sent for genetic studies, India ranks behind over 100 countries. Despite having millions of more cases, we are not able to track the COVID variants. It has own target of 5% in December remains a far cry. So this is one of the very important issue that India is facing today, because we are not even able to track the COVID variants. So the diagnostic methods that we are using today, the RT-PCR methods, they are not as effective as it could be. So people even who are detected negative, they may not be really negative, because the RT-PCR method is not very accurate, because it is not able to track the accurate COVID variants. And the viewers today, you may be knowing so many people who are tested negative. After a while, they get tested positive, or they get symptoms of breathlessness. So if you are somebody who is who knows people, especially the loved ones who are suffering from these kind of symptoms, please get it tested, because the main thing is the COVID variants are not identified by the medical infrastructure in India. So because of this, even though you are tested negative, if you have any symptoms of COVID, please get it tested immediately. And before all of that, the best thing that you could do to yourself is come to Adi Kailasa Sarvanya Peetham and protect yourself from this pandemic, as revealed and blessed by Devi Parashakti.
As one can see over here, it is a very stark and, frankly speaking, a very scary number. In 37.42 lakh samples tested for COVID-19, 20.5 lakh almost, just in the last 24 hours, which is over 50%, are testing positive. These numbers speak all for themselves. And it's not just a percentage as we saw. The whopping numbers, we are talking about over 20 lakh people is a number that we are looking, and this is in the last 24 hours. So one can see why the graph, especially for India and Southeast Asia, as Devi had predicted, is extremely almost on an exponential curve over here.
India's corona cases recede but high death toll still a concern. So, though there are several articles that has been published about how the government is underplaying the stats just to ensure that the economic fall down doesn't happen, and for various other reasons, the stats are being underplayed, but still the high death toll is still a concern. And 91,702 new cases of corona in the past 24 hours. And especially if you take the state of Bihar, the deaths see a massive jump. Coronavirus India update, Tamil Nadu reports about 17,321 infections, followed by Kerala, which has about 16,000 plus infections. Maharashtra about 10,000 plus infections, and Karnataka about 10,000, close to 11,000 infections. This is on daily basis. So many number of people are being detected with the infections, and not to forget, the diagnostic methods are not accurate. Even people who are tested negative, they still carry the symptoms, they still carry the virus. And this is in Hyderabad, where in last 24 hours, 3,403 deaths are reported. And in Bihar, it's about close to 10,000 lives are dead because of COVID in last 24 hours. One of the things that Devi has revealed on 31st of May, that it is an airborne transmission. And now the science has come to its term. People are now acknowledging that, yes, it can be an airborne transmission. Airborne transmission, a primary contributor to COVID-19 spread, the researcher says. Earlier, it was droplet transmission that was confirmed by the researchers. And now the researchers have confirmed that it is an airborne transmission. And airborne transmission of coronavirus through human speech is primary contributor to its rapid spread. According to a review of existing research published by the Journal of Internal Medicine, this spread occurs when those who are infected, whether or not they have developed symptoms, speak without a mask or other covering over their nose and mouth, the researchers have said. So this actually increases the chances of somebody getting infected, owing to the current issues that India is facing, whether it is in terms of medical infrastructure or diagnostic methodologies now, and the home quarantine, which is simply not possible in India. There are several issues that India is fighting today. In this scenario, the researchers confirming that airborne transmission of COVID is the way how COVID is getting transmitted to people. It is one more concern, adding to the concern, where the cases are going to get multiplied in several folds. The next is the black fungus, which is because of the secondary infection. People, especially who are vaccinated, people who are cured of corona, they have the potential chances of getting the secondary infections called black fungus. The alarming mortality rate of this black fungus infection is about 70%. So you may get recovered of corona, but you are prone to the secondary infection like black fungus infection that can take your life with a high mortality rate of 70%. And now what is happening in the states, especially in West India, western part of India, the black fungus cases have grown to 150% in 3 weeks, taking about 31,000 deaths over 2,100 people. The increase in the black fungus numbers is driven in part of severe shortage of key drug to treat the affected patients. That is the another sad state of affair, where we do not have the drug that can treat patients who are affected with black fungus. Already the lethal infection can take about 70% people who are infected with this symptoms, but adding to that, you do not even have enough drug to treat this black fungus.
One should take a note over here that many times the doctors, the medical fraternity, and the government also has been saying that this various types of fungus infections, which is black fungus, yellow fungus, white fungus, etc., which have been taking their toll in addition to the COVID-19 toll, these are all not something which is man-made or something new that has been occurring on its own, but these are funguses which have been existing from time immemorial practically. They have been coexisting with human beings. Then why is this such a killer disease today almost? It is because the immunity levels of people have been depleted to such low levels that even a naturally occurring fungus today has become a death threat. When this fungus practically so-called attacks the human body today, it is to the point where it can take away not just parts of the body, but lives in totality. The fungus infections have been known to be, if not effectively treated on time, to take away literally parts of the body like the eyes and many of the facial parts, including the parts of the brain. So such a stark state of affairs has come to a point because the COVID-19 and its repercussions, its ripple effects, so to speak, have not been curtailed. And literally, as Devi revealed, this Kirimi Bhojanam has landed, this hell has landed on India, and hell is as bad as it can get, literally, as one can see from the news reports that are flashing daily, be it COVID-19 deaths or the lack of medicines, lack of really literally air, lack of oxygen that is taking away lives, or these kind of various fungal infections which have come to the point where naturally occurring funguses are now attacking the human body because of its extremely concerning levels of immunity to which humanity has been reduced to.
Yes. So to protect yourself, come to Adi Kailasa. As Devi revealed, this is the only place where you can protect yourself from this ongoing pandemic, especially when you are suffering with where the society have failed, government has failed, where there is no medical infrastructure, no care available. Here is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam. His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nityananda Parameshwaram, has opened his ecosystems in India for people to come and save themselves from COVID pandemic. So if you want to register yourself, please log into kailasa.org/COVID care. And before we move to the next segment, let's have a short break.
I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model communities. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
And welcome back. This is the stark reality today, and this is also the blessed reality today. Yes, paradoxical though it may seem, it is both of them all both together. Because as we are seeing the Kirumi Bhojanam taking its toll in India and in South Asia, when the first world countries have closed their borders literally with no recourse, literally a massive global emergency that has taken over the world, when nobody else is able to open their doors, Kailasa, the only enlightened civilizational Hindu nation, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, have opened their doors to all without exception. How, to what level of detail Bhagavan has taken care of Kailasa, Kailasians, devotees, disciples, and the public at large, literally micromanaging to the last detail without compromising the safety of anyone concerned in this. How is he doing this? Let's take a look. I have with me today one of the other admins, my sister disciple, Ma Nitya Niramayananda, who's going to join us and give us a brief peek into what Bhagavan is guiding us, how the arrangements are being done for the Adi Kailasa ship in the enlightenment ecosystem of Adi Kailash. Welcome, Ma Niramaya.
Nityananda, this is Ma Nitya Niramayananda. I just want to explain how Swamiji is doing the getting the preparations for the COVID people who all are coming inside, and he's invited many people into the ashram Adinam here. So where
you accidentally muted. Can you unmute, please?
Yeah, sorry about that. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, had at least 6 months back, he revealed, I became aware that multi-layer quarantine is needed to protect people. If you are in India and you want to protect your immediate family or extended family, anyone who will listen to you, get them immediately to our campuses. The Supreme Pontiff of India has opened free COVID centers all across India. Adi Kailash in Biditi, Bangalore, Salem Adinam, Tamil Nadu, Thiruvannamalai Adinam, Tamil Nadu, Rajapalayam Adinam, Tamil Nadu, Puduvai Adinam, Pudivai, Pattanam Adinam, Tamil Nadu, Siragapadi Adinam, Tamil Nadu, Sripuram Adinam, Hyderabad, Madurai Adinam, Tamil Nadu, Avattipalayam, Erode, Tamil Nadu, Hosur Adinam, Tamil Nadu, Baroda Adinam, Gujarat. These are COVID centers opened across India. Kailasha rushes to help as India finds itself on the verge of COVID-19 third wave. Multiple free COVID care centers opened across India. Various social services offered during spiritual pandemic in Kailasa's de facto spiritual embassies across India. Spiritual services offered during pandemic in Nityananda ashrams across India. Cosmic revelations on global pandemic. The social services offered during pandemic in Nityananda ashram across India. Medical care, allopathy, Ayurveda and Siddha medicine, fire safety equipment maintenance, infrastructure to accommodate thousands, accommodation for multi-layered quarantine, emergency ambulances, ICU on wheels, personal protective medical equipment, groceries collected for Annadan, organic farming.
One can see literally the widespread that Bhagavan has not just introduced now, but he has enabled all the Kailasas to do this for years before. Yes, Devi, as Devi revealed, Bhagavan already knew about this oncoming pandemic, and he prepared Kailasas everywhere across India to serve humanity, to serve the people through these various means, ranging all the way from medical care to fire safety to organic farming, becoming self-sufficient. All this was made, including how to get ready for quarantine physically, mentally, psychologically, everything was addressed to the micro detail by Bhagwan, by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for years before the onset of this, in spite of the ironic, sad fact of the matter that the captain of the Adi Kailasa ship, who made ready this whole thing for just humanity, for the benefit of one and all, and having done that supreme tyaga, where he did not even waste 1 minute in even so-called taking rest for his physical body, after all these contributions to humanity, in spite of humanity having driven away the captain of this Adi Kailasa ship, yet today he is still welcoming people to his Kailasas so that humanity is saved, because for Bhagwan, human life is not just a number, as the statistics we were just talking about a few minutes back are. It is precious. Every being, every soul is Paramashiva. And he has landed today. He has landed in this planet Earth only for the singular reason of making each one of us realize we are Paramashiva. So no matter whatever the abuse humanity showers on him for all that he is doing for the world, serving humanity, yet he does not stop. His hands always are open only to give, 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 and to shower on humanity his uncompromisingly.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda.
So join our COVID protection centers. You can register through the link kailasa.org/Kailasa Care. Now, as Devi has revealed that it is Adi Kailasa, the ship that Swamiji has built several years ago, especially in 2009, when Swamiji made this 21 feet Navapashana Lingam, that's going to protect people from COVID. So here is an opportunity for every one of you, whoever is feeling insecure, whoever wants to save their lives and especially save their loved ones' lives, you can register through this link, kailasa.org/Kailasa Care. You are entitled to use this facility. You can work from home. These facilities are absolutely free of cost. There is no attached statements to it. You can here you can practice your spiritual practices, free food, free accommodation, free internet service. You can work from home. This is just an opportunity that Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, has given to the whole of the humanity to protect themselves from COVID. Now, let us see the making of Adi Kailasa Sarvangapitam, how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, has made this AK ship, the Adi Kailasa Sarvangapitam, how it started and how he built step by step the hard work that is involved in making of this Adi Kailasa Sarvangapitam. We'll watch a short video.
Welcome back. What you saw was a really very, very brief kind of almost flashback of what went into the making of this extremely sacred spiritual enlightenment ecosystem called Adi Kailasa, on which every inch of this space and place has been graced, blessed by the feet of Bhagavan. And today, as we speak, what is happening for the Kailasa COVID care protection in this spiritual enlightenment ecosystem, which is a home to the Adi Kailasa ship, which is going to be the only savior from this corona pandemic, the third wave of which is going to onset into this country in September and October. What's happening? Let us have a brief look. One can see over here. You may wonder, what are these few leaves left to dry? Yes, they are extremely special herbal leaves, and they are the constituents of the kashayam, or the herbal drink, which is meant to provide one protection from corona. How? By building the body's inherent immune system. One saw how the debilitating effects of the drugs, of the medicines, of the various so-called chemicals pushed into the body are debilitating the human immune system. To counter that, or to not have to have that, both ways, preventive and curative, we have these precious herbal leaves which are going to make into the making of the kashayams and the various herbal drinks which are meant to build one's immune system.
So regularly, every single day, all the COVID care protective participants, whoever has come here to protect themselves from COVID, every single person is given this herbal drink to ensure that they are completely immune, they are completely protected from COVID. So as we are speaking, if you feel that, yes, you want to be part of this great happening, you want to protect yourself and your family members, please join us at kailasa.org/Kailasa Care. And these are all the several herbs are all collected from Adi Kailasa. So that is another beautiful thing. The whole space that Swamiji has built over several years, it is home for thousands of herbs with such medicinal value. So all of these herbs are specially picked from Adi Kailasa itself, and this herbal drink is made and offered to all the participants whoever is part of this COVID care protective prevention and multi-layer quarantine facility in Adi Kailasa.
And only Bhagavan, only the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, only the sacred space of Adi Kailasa can have claim to the fame that in this place, no weed grows. It is all herbs. And one can see every single leaf that you saw that was displayed for making of these precious herbal drinks and medicines. Every single leaf, every single seed is grown, and not just actually like physically grown. Many of them just grow naturally because the sacred feet of Bhagavan have touched this soil. So here, precious rare plants just grow like that. And all of these are here aiding us to fight this pandemic. And not now, but years before, all these sacred plants and herbs have been growing and have been grown in the sacred space of Adi Kailasa to prepare one for this COVID Care Protection Center.
You can see how these, even the herbal drink is made with natural firewood. Every single thing that we do in Adi Kailasa, it's all about bringing together natural flavors, natural means of preparing things. So everything is environmental friendly and sustainable practices. That is always the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has encouraged, and he has ensured that we always follow that. And these herbal drinks are specially prepared. This particular combination is being prepared under the guidance of Swamiji, and this has been prepared by a Siddha doctor. Next, we are also making sure that our accommodation ensures that 10,000 plus people can be accommodated in Adi Kailasa. So all the different halls and sabhas, every single piece of infrastructure is converted into accommodation spaces to ensure that it is this huge humanitarian effort, this effort where enough medical infrastructure is provided, enough medical care is provided, enough spiritual support is provided in all food, accommodation, internet facilities, work from home, every single way a person who comes to Adi Kailasa feels that they are completely protected and saved from this pandemic. So this facility, this opportunity should be enabled to maximum number of people. So just to ensure that every single accommodative space, every single indoor spaces that we have, every single piece of land is being converted into accommodation area to ensure that Adi Kailasa supports 10,000 people.
Actually, one should note over here that probably in the whole world, only Kailasa and the various ministries and departments of Kailasa are in a position to claim that the whole mission is driven by inspiration and volunteering. Yes, you heard it right. There is no other nation which can have this claim to fame that every single minister, probably majority of the citizens, are all only on a volunteering capacity. Why? Because the whole family is ideological. The whole nation is civilizational. Revival of Sanatana Hindu Dharma as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam has revealed, is revealing, will continue to reveal the various facets and glories of this eternal religion, this eternal way of life is. So every ministry and every minister, every citizen of Kailasa jumping in over here, not because of any payment that is being made to them, any emolument or the promise of any great future, but the greatest future of really radiating one's true nature, Paramashivatva. This core spiritual principle is a driving factor for each one of us to be doing what we are doing, whether we are speaking in this segment or whether we're working with our hands on, as one can see in the various pictures and videos that we are trying to capture to show literally the tip of the iceberg of what Bhagavan has contributed to this great religion to revive this great Sanatana Hindu Dharma. As one can see in the pictures here, all of us sannyasis, our volunteers, disciples, devotees, jumping in, even when they are in the quarantine period, they're just raving and wanting to contribute to this great happening of Kailasa and to contribute to humanity, to save the lives, every single life. Because as we said, as Bhagavan has told us, human life is not a number. Every human life is precious. So living the teachings of Swamiji, of Bhagavan, is what these pictures are really embodying.
You can see how every single space, indoor spaces, is being completely converted as accommodation units, and all the volunteers and Kailayavasis, everybody is coming together to serve the whole humanity to protect themselves from COVID. And all of us are driving inspiration, guidance, micromanagement, every single thing from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, right from how a person should be welcomed in the gate, how they should pass through several layers of quarantine, first layer quarantine, second layer quarantine, and final residence, how every single practice, right from the gate to how they have been ensuring all the medical checks. So in fact, every single resident or a participant, they have a series of medical tests done every day to ensure that they do not have a single symptom of COVID. So if they show any small symptom of COVID, they will be taken separately, and they'll be treated for that symptom and ensure that they are protected. So all the participants, every single person who has come, they express such gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, because even in outside world, just to connect with a medical personnel, like to connect with a doctor, it is very hard, because we don't even have entry into the hospitals today. At this stage here, they are being attended every day. The doctors make phone calls, the doctors do consultation every single day to ensure that the participants are completely protected and they feel secure about their stay here.
It is really multi-layer quarantine in many levels. In one sense, in the physical level, where we have, as Bhagavan ordained, that the person interacting with the outer world should be a single strong person, so that the rest of people inside the Adinam are literally quarantined, and they do not have to succumb to the needs which the outside world would have, where for as simple needs as milk or groceries, one is forced to interact with the outside world and risk one's life to corona. That is on one level, where we have multi-layers because of the sheer structure of the whole system. On another level, the various layers of protection provided in a holistic sense, be it the spiritual services, the lifestyle that Bhagavan has ordained us into, be it yoga, pranayama, puja, the entire spiritual lifestyle. And today one can see and hear in so many ways that people are understanding, even scientists are researching the benefits of everything from a simple pranayama like Anuloma Viloma to Brahmari pranayama. All this is part of the lifestyle of Adi Kailasa. So what Bhagavan has been teaching all of us is now become probably like a requisite, a mandatory requirement for people outside to survive. It is no longer a so-called exotic luxury to do yoga or pranayama, but to maintain or even build our immunity levels. All this has become primary. And all this is an inherent part of the lifestyle of Adi Kailasa and Kailasas worldwide. So when one enters into this multi-layer quarantine facility in Adi Kailasa, it is not just the protection offered by its sheer structure of the layers of quarantine, but also the spiritual lifestyle and the supremely important blessings and care of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the form of his sheer presence over here, which vibrates in every molecule and atom in the spiritual enlightenment ecosystem, and the Kalpavriksha, the sacred banyan tree, which protects us, and Nityanandeshwari in the Adi Kailasa Devasthanam. All these Achalamurtis and deities, living deities, which have been energized by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This whole enlightenment ecosystem is literally a cradle in which Bhagavan is holding all of us in this time of crisis, in all levels, physical, mental, psychological, and in every which way. And all we can do is express gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for offering this to one and all, for opening the doors of Kailasa when all doors otherwise are shut.
So if you feel, yes, you would like to be part of this great enlightenment ecosystem, especially in the pandemic where you feel your medical needs are not taken care, where your infrastructure needs, especially your jobs insecurities, food insecurities, so many things people are going through in today's world. If you feel you need to protect yourself, especially you and your loved ones, here is Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, has opened his ecosystems, especially Adi Kailasa's protective, preventive, multi-layered quarantine facility for each and one of us to enjoy its benefits, whether it is spiritually or medically or food, infrastructure, internet facilities, in all possible ways you can be part of this greatest humanitarian effort. So join us in kailasa.org/Kailasa Care. So you can also see how day and night, there is no time of the day when the Kailavasis are working, and that's because the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is guiding continuously to ensure that not a single being who wants to be part of this facility is denied. Every single person should be accommodated. They should be given enough care and support and love during this pandemic. So because of Swamiji's constant guidance and support, day and night, the work is happening in Adi Kailasa to ensure that every being is being accommodated. This is something which is completely in contrast to what we are seeing in outside world today, because we have a participant who shared that he lost his father-in-law and he had to struggle for 4 days to find a hospital bed in Kanchipuram. So that is a sad state of affair where you are denied the basic medical facility. At some stage you need to feel that, yes, I have done everything that I can to my loved being so they are saved from this pandemic attack, but that is being denied to people today. They are struggling to find a hospital bed in the nearest facility. So 4 days he was suffering and the whole family was in complete distress, and after that they've lost the father-in-law in the ambulance itself. So like this, there are thousands and thousands of stories, and I'm sure all the viewers who are watching today, either they are part of that story or they know somebody who has a similar story, similar experience, which they cannot even describe in words. So Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, wants to ensure that every single being is taken care. So for that reason, day and night, the work is happening in Adi Kailasa to ensure that every being is being accommodated, and they feel they are taken care spiritually, mentally, and so and in all possible ways in Adi Kailasa's protective, preventive, multi-layer quarantine facility. So if you want to be part of this great COVID care protection center, where all your needs are completely taken care, and if please join us in kailasa.org/Kailasa Care. So KAILASA, kailasa.org/KAILASACARE, Kailasa Care. Let's take few minutes to register through the link below. If you have any questions, please post your questions, or any clarifications that you need, you can post in YouTube chat, and we will be happy to answer those questions.
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् Shivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
There are several people who are requesting healing blessings from Swamiji. So all those people, we welcome all of you to Adi Kailasa Sarvanga Peetham and ensure that your needs are completely taken care. And we have Manoranjan Singh, who says that great job is being done to protect people from COVID. I salute the whole team involved in the services. Deepest gratitude to Swamiji for building Adi Kailasa ship. Absolutely. It is one of the greatest contribution that Swamiji has given to the whole of the humanity, to protect people, to ensure that every single need of the people is being taken care unconditionally during this COVID time. So thank you, Manoranjan Singh, for your kind words. With this, we come to the end of this session where we are sharing the updates from Adi Kailasa COVID Care Protection Center. So once again, we would like to call out every single person to protect yourselves from the ongoing pandemic. Join us in kailasa.org/Kailasa Care.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Facility.
Let's start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Atitam Gaganasadushnam Tat Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's go through the disclaimer. Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatītam Gaganasadushnam Tattamasyādilakshmyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's go through the disclaimers.